So once again, a very good morning to all ladies and gentlemen present out here. So it always says that Atiti Devo Bhavo, and definitely you guys are no more Atiti, you guys are family to us. So one more time, on behalf of Purvankara family, I would like to extend a very warm and gracious welcome. Shukriya, Dhanyavad, thank you.
The art of development.
So I request everybody whosoever, जितने लोग भी अंदर आ रहे हैं, कृपया करके where there are going to be entertainment, surprises, and lots of togetherness. 45 years of that bond, 45 years of legacy. I request everybody, we have got lots of front seats. So thank you so much. Later on, I don't want anyone to regret कि यार कुर्सी मिली नहीं. किस्सा कुर्सी का है. So definitely kursis are khali. So please, please, please feel free. Feel like a family because we are one family. Here is a place where we make your dreams come true. So definitely ek sapna tera, ek sapna hamara, and we gonna be fulfilled. Ye tera nahi, ye mera nahi, ye hamara sapna hai, and that is what the Purvankara motto line is all about. Definitely stronger, bolder and louder it is. Welcomes you all to this beautiful event.
Purvankara has always been the first in every aspect of the business. From being the first realty brand to secure FDI, building first multi-storied residential project in Bangalore, initiating first theme-based project, to being the first developer to own an independent affordable housing brand. Going beyond just smart doors, Purvankara embraced innovation by introducing intelligent homes. Purvankara has launched a signature global lifestyle with its iconic World Home Collection. The World Home Collection is a melange of 6 iconic credos. Partnering with the best, integrated planning, sustainability and environmental consciousness. Experiences beyond amenities, elite luxury and craftsmanship, technology for integrated living. More significantly, Purvankara is now home to 1 lakh plus iconic residents. After winning customers' hearts, Purvankara to the iconic legacy of innovations. It's time to choose Purvankara, iconic by choice.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of India's leading developers, I would like to extend one more time a very warm and gracious welcome. So, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सभी यहाँ पधारे और अपने कीमती वक्त को और कीमती बनाया by giving your gracious presence. Thank you so much. It's definitely a proud and an honored moment. We're going to be having one great grand surprise, and that's
Purvankara.
as the brand itself says it all.
The year 1975.
From the dreams to reality, this is Purvankara Homes welcomes you all. Strongly believes in the stake of pandemic where the country is hit by this deadly virus. Our builder has not lost any hope because the Nara, the motive of our Purvankara family is to build hopes, to build positivity, and to build relationships. And that's why we all family are one here under one roof celebrating joy. So एक बार मैं सभी लोगों से चाहती हूँ, let's have a thunder of applauses before we begin this lovely event. Let's hear it all for our Purvankara family. Serving the best of the best, serving the best services, and maintaining and building relationships. That's what Purvankara family is all about.
Is currently present in Bangalore.
So thank you so much.
Chennai, Kochi, Coimbatore.
Not only nationally, but internationally also, they have engraved their name on the path of victory.
Purvankara has always been
India's
in every
number one
aspect of the
developers.
business.
Welcomes
From being
you
the
all
first
once
realty
again.
brand to secure FDI, building first multi-storied residential project in Bangalore, initiating first theme-based project.
So requesting all our fabulous audience, whosoever are standing behind, there are lots of chairs which are still idle. कुर्सियां खाली हैं, कृपया करके आप अपनी तशरीफ टिका सकते हैं कुर्सी पर, so that we can initiate the शानदार and जानदार event for all you Purvankara family members. Thank you so much.
Lifestyle with its iconic World Home Collection. The World Home Collection is a melange of 6 iconic credos at India Property Awards 2019, Dream Companies to Work 2019 and ET Now Awards. Purvankara is being iconic by choice with 45 years of iconic legacy. 41 million square feet delivered. 1 lakh plus iconic residents. 60 plus iconic projects. It's your time to soar high to the iconic innovations. It's time to choose Purvankara, iconic by
So we request everybody, each one of you is शुरुआत होने वाली है जी हाँ one of the iconic builder we are talking about the developers who doesn't need any introduction 45 years of iconic legacy ये रिश्ता यूं ही मजबूत रहे and we are here to celebrate our 45 years of friendship 45 years of delivering the best expertise the best of the best service as मजबूत as our product as mazboot as our relationships. This is Purvankara family celebrating the joy all together under one roof. Thank you so much. Shukriya, dhanyawad. Thank you once again.
hearts. Purvankara has also won prestigious awards like People's Choice Winner at the CNBC Awards Real Estate Awards 2018-19, Best Developer of the Year at India Property Awards 2019, Dream Companies to Work 2019 at ET Now Awards. Purvankara is being iconic by choice with 45 years of iconic legacy. 41 million square feet delivered. 1 lakh plus iconic residents. 60 plus iconic projects. It's your time to soar high to the iconic legacy of innovations. It's time to choose Purvankara, iconic by choice. In a fast-changing world, being true to one's identity is one's choice. The choice is invoking the inborn innovative spirit. There are legends who evolve from nascent to noteworthy and choose to be iconic.
On behalf of Purvankara family, once again, a very warm
Iconic by choice.
and heartily welcome to all our fabulous audience present out here. So जी हाँ, लोग घर बनाते हैं, लोग मकान बनाते हैं और Purvankara घर बनाते हैं. Definitely with that great feel and emotion, we are here to celebrate our 45 years of legacy.
Excellence. Purvankara is now India's
Building homes into reality, making dreams into reality. This is
iconic project.
Purvankara Homes,
Successfully delivered
bringing joy and happiness.
1 million square feet.
So very warm welcome once again. और कुछ ही पलों में शुरुआत होगी of the finest event. We have been waiting since quite long and registrations are almost done. So thank you so much. There's gonna be a big grand surprise coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, the India's biggest investment opportunity, which you'll never regret, and this is a challenge, an open challenge. ये नहीं लिया तो कुछ नहीं लिया. So definitely it's gonna be biggest investment opportunity, which we're gonna be revealing in a short while. That is the name itself, as you can see. That's Tivoli Hills coming up, the new project under Purvankara. Ladies and gentlemen, rest
of the business,
which is coming up, that's gonna be creating a history by the one and only dynamic leader,
multi-storied residential
who's gonna be revealing great surprise. So thank you so much. We welcome you all to this great
being the first
event brought to you by Purvankara family. Thank you. Shukriya, dhanyavad. And still the kursis are left.
smart doors. Purvankara
So anybody from,
innovation.
I can see lot of fabulous audience heartedly ready to welcome you all to give you a grand surprise, and
Consciousness.
with the open pride and honor, this is our awesome family welcomes you all once again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Living. More significantly, Purvankara is now home to 1 lakh plus iconic residents. After winning customers' hearts, Purvankara has also won prestigious awards like People's Choice Winner at the CNBC Awards Real Estate Awards 2018-19, Best Developer of the Year at India Property Awards 2019, Dream Companies to Work 2019 at ET Now. Delivered 1 lakh plus iconic residents, 60 plus iconic projects. It's your time to soar high to the iconic legacy of innovations. It's time to choose Purvankara, iconic by choice.
So once again, thank you so much to all of you who has gathered here, who has taken out their precious time to make this gracious event so dhamakedar and shandar, and with your presence will make sure that we're gonna be delivering the best of the best deals and the best of the best services and the best of the best entertainment from the bestest of all. That is Purvankara family welcomes you all to this auspicious event, to this prestigious event. To all our family, the choice is all yours. So we welcome you all and we request you all to please keep yourself feel comfortable. There are lots of chairs still left, so you guys can settle down before we hit the floor with a great surprise. Thank you. So just a little clue that we all are here. हम सब यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं for the great grand surprise, as I was telling you, for the India's, from the biggest developers here presenting the India's leading opportunity for all of you. Tivoli Hills, definitely the biggest investment project under Purvankara. So कुछ ही पलों में reveal होगा और deal भी होगा. After that, wonderful registrations followed by loads of entertainment and surprises. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. So before we start any sort of entertainment, as a mark of respect, we all know that we have lost a legend yesterday. So just as a mark of respect, I would like to request everybody to stand up for 10 seconds to pay a tribute to the legend himself, Mr. Puneet Rajkumar. A 10-second mourn for a legend before we start this finest event. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to all our Purvankara family members. This is a kind of a tribute which is directly from Dil Se, for such a purest and humble soul, Mr. Puneet Rajkumar, who is not here physically, but he will be throughout in our minds and in our hearts forever and ever. Thank you so much. So before we hit on the floor, this is a beautiful and heartly tribute to the legend himself. Thank you so much and a very warm welcome once again आप सभी मेहमानों का to this शानदार and जानदार event brought to you by Purvankara Parivar. Thank you. So once again मैं तहे दिल से आप सभी से दरख्वास्त करती हूँ, a humble request to all of you. Yellarigu suswagata namaskara, and ladies and gentlemen, I just want to request everybody, there are lots of kursis left here, there are lots of chairs still idle, so can we request everybody, जो भी यहाँ पीछे खड़े हैं कृपया करके आगे आ जाइए और कुर्सी पर बैठ जाइए, विराजमान हो जाइए. So शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद, and thank you once again on behalf of Purvankara family. Would like to extend a very warm welcome. This is the launch of India's biggest investment opportunity, Tivoli Hills, under Purvankara. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. All right, so now the time has come, as you guys were promising me, and it has to be louder, bolder, and stronger. So let's begin this lovely event. And as I always say before I step on to the floor, कि अगर हमारे family की है बात निराली तो बजनी चाहिए audience की ताली. So can we have a huge thunder of applause before I proceed anything? Can I have zabardast taliyan? Everybody, come on! to enjoy. I just want to see those thunder, big smiles on your faces. So तालियां वालियां होनी चाहिए before I head on to any further entertainment. Can we see everybody hands up in the air? Come on. वो जब ने किया है इशारा, घड़ी भर का है खिल सारा. वो जब ने किया है इशारा, घड़ी भर का है खिल सारा. तमाशा बन जाएगा खुद तमाशा, बदल जाएगा ये नजारा, ओ बदल जाएगा ये नजारा. वो जब ने किया है इशारा. Anybody who can sing along? Oy, 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 oh, oh. All right, and with that, thank you. Okay, with that really thunder of applauses जो कि मुझे मिली नहीं. I just want to say one thing before I start my show. Because जहाँ मैं होती हूँ वहाँ there is no शर्म, there is no, you know, that literally shy audience. I cannot accept it, because we are here to celebrate our past, we are here to enjoy today, and we are here to look forward for our futures. This is 45 years of bond और इतनी कम तालियां जहाँ मिलती हैं. I just want to say one thing. अर्ज किया है कि वो बाग ही क्या जिसमें माली ना हो, वो झगड़ा क्या जिसमें गाली ना हो, वो जीजा क्या जिसकी साली ना हो, एंड वो ऑडियंस क्या जो बजाती. So keep clapping for our friendship, keep clapping for that entertainment, keep clapping for that motivation which you need to give it to us. It is between you and us that makes us. Our Purva family welcomes you all to this great grand event. Thank you so much. 45 years of iconic legacy with more than nationally and internationally dealings. Extremely a wonderful opportunity. So before I start on with further entertainment, there is no need that I have to give an introduction to our Purva family. I know you guys are a part of this family. So before we start on, you guys have given thunder of applauses, but I'm looking for some CT, the best of the best CT. If you guys are present here, if you guys are connected with me, so please मुझसे दोस्ती कर लो. Let me see the best CT coming from you. And Purva family is definitely. Okay, let me tell you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be giving you one best of the best deal from Purva family. Anybody who will whistle, जोर आगे चप्पाड़ी तट्टी, whistle तट्टेगा तट्टी. All right, so anybody who can जबरदस्त सीटी आनी चाहिए, then we're gonna be giving you one plot free. No, that's from my side. Oh, Purva family gonna be cutting my payment if I'll do all those false commitments. 1, 2, 3. So you're married? You're happily married, sir. I can make out. All right, sir. And now let's hear it. One great whistle for our Purva family. 1, 2, 3, and go.
This is for Tivoli land. All those who are buying here, and including Purva.
My God! So before हम लोग ने express किया भी नहीं, this one's for Tivoli land, and that has got a lot of cheers. Let's have the great cheers from all of you for the one and the only Tivoli Hills project, which doesn't need any introduction, but the introduction will be given by the legend himself. Let's have 3 cheers for the man himself. And I forgot to take his name. Oh my God! All right. So what's your name, handsome?
अरे नाम वाम में क्या रखा है, हम तो है आपके गुलाम.
Sir, जो आपने इतना बेहतरीन गाना गाया, I would like to have one शायरी for you, because I'm like very shairana girl. All right, so you're married and you're a very happy-go-lucky married fellow. Yes, sir. It's been how long you're married, sir? More than 45 years. Will give you one prize, because Purva has completed 45 years of iconic legacy. Yes, sir. More than 45. Bravo, sir. And you love your wife still. Lovely. And anybody who, if you love your wife, there is only one thing which I would like to say, that बीवी को अपनी नजरों पर कुछ इस कदर बिठा लो, देकर सारी खुशियां उसके सारे गम अपना लो, और करो मोहब्बत इस कदर अपनी बीवी से कि पड़ोसन भी आकर कहे जानू मुझे अपनी बीवी बना लो. Wow! And with that naughtiness, keeping in mind, and with that entertainment और धमाका आपके जज्बातों में है, तो उड़ान ऐसी भरो. और एक ही चीज मैं आज कहना चाहती हूँ कि जिंदगी ऐसी जियो जिसमें जुनून होना चाहिए, उबाल हो जैसा इसमें खून होना चाहिए, और आसमां भी जमीन पर आएगा, बस इरादों में जीत की गूंज होना चाहिए. एक बार जबरदस्त तालियां मिल जाएं तो बाय गॉड मजा आ जाए. So thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense great pleasure to definitely to present to you 45 years of legacy and presence in 9 cities across India, the first to initiate the first theme-based residential development, over 45,000 happy and proud Purva homeowners. एक बार आप सभी लोगों के लिए, how many, first of all, before अब मैं आप लोगों से तालियां बजवाती जा रही हूं, how many of you are, okay, I think so, moreover, everybody are the Purva family members, right? You guys are all Purva family members? So lovely. Okay, who has got the bestest experience and who will never leave Purva's hand? Anybody who is like the die-hard fan of Purvankara family? Anybody who is a die-hard fan of Purvankara family will give you a prize for sure. That's a promise to you from the family itself. Anybody who is a die-hard fan? Nobody is here a die-hard fan who strongly believes that Purvankara family gives the best of the best services. They are the best of the best developers who takes pride to accept the fact that yes, they are best. Anybody? Sir, you are Purva family members? Okay, so today we are here for launching the best of the best investment opportunity. As I've told you, Tivoli Hills, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get that atmosphere on with the greatest pride and honor. I would like everybody, hold yourself, because it's time for me to call the personality himself on the floor with great pride and honor, who has engraved their name on the path of victory. And और एक ही बात कहूंगी. So let's before I give the introduction, I just want everybody एक बार दिल से, दिमाग से, and definitely अपने ईमान से, can we have a huge and those lovely smiles on your faces and bring a thunder of applauses for the man himself? Can we have everybody एक बार जबरदस्त तालियां हो जाए before I reveal the real name? Thank you so much, sir. All right. Very good. Now this was, as I've told you, this was the tech rehearsal before I reveal the legendary name. Now, how many of you are all here for some great entertainment also, followed by some great surprises also? This is your crazy host for this lovely show, MC Shobna, welcoming you all once again. So now we are heading for the great source of entertainment. Are we all ready? Let me take the tech rehearsal of the energy levels also. Are we all ready? Sorry. Our Purvankara family is so stronger, bolder and louder that this much, itni si आवाजों में तो हम अपने पैर भी नहीं उठाते. So एक बार, can we have Group A versus Group B? Are we guys ready? Yeah. Very good. And now, only in this section, are we guys ready? Sorry, Group A, you guys won this prize. All right. So definitely a lovely and a great grand family. Thank you so much. And now I would like to request the first entertainment coming up from for our lovely audience, the drummers hitting the floor. Can we have the artists, the performers? Drum Event India presenting to you, ladies and gentlemen, from Purvankara family. Can we have the performers? So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the Paisa Vasool performance. Before we have any serious talks, it's time for some entertainment. The Drum India performers. ये नहीं देखा तो कुछ नहीं देखा. I request everyone once again, आप सभी मेहमानों का तहे दिल से शुक्रिया. Thank you so much. A very warm welcome. So this is gonna be specifically a unique concept of entertainment. Drum India Events, who has performed nationally and internationally all over. It's absolutely delightful. So turn on your cameras and we are all ready to record the finest entertainment. This is Drum India Events. So once again, this is Purvankara family presenting the finest entertainment For all you lovely people out there, thank you so much. So let's hear it for the performers themselves before they perform. Can I have Are Koi Siti Bachao? So thank you so much. Let's have the performance. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Tarka of Entertainment by our Drum India events. Thank you so much. And now moving forward, कहते हैं कि कोई भी चीज को अगर तुम अपनी पूरी शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात आपको उसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है. And definitely, our legend, our dynamic leader who has given his soul, who has given his everything, a bit of happiness to make this project so successful, so shandar and dhamakadar. Can I have, without delay in time, I would like to have, okay, before I call them, how many of you are wearing the green band? Just raise your hands up. I just want to see the level. Okay, let me see before so that we can have a great friendship. Yeah, pause the show. Okay, all the green color bands, raise up your hands one more time. Wow, love you all, love you all. Now only the green bands will make a clap for the legend himself. Ek baar taaliyan ho jaye. Come on everyone. Absolutely lovely. Now I got to know how many of you are wearing the green band. Okay, now everybody who's wearing the blue color band, raise your hands up. The blue color bands. Very good. So here, okay, only the blue color band people will now give a thunder of applauses before I call the dynamic leaders. Thank you. All right, so thank you so much. So definitely it's my pleasure to welcome the man himself, as I've told you, who has given his soul to make this project so shandar and dhamakadar. Can I have Mr. Abhishek Kapoor, Chief Executive Officer of the Purva Groups, to please kindly come on the stage and to greet the audience with your gracious presence, sir. Thank you so much. Ek baar zabardast taaliyan can we have from all of you, from all over people behind sitting. Thank you so much. Over to the man himself, Mr. Abhishek Kapoor, CEO. Thank you.
Thank you, Shobna. Thank you so much. Very, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And very, very warm welcome to this lovely afternoon. Wish you a very, very happy Diwali and Dasera. We are here today because we have the biggest investment opportunity. You know, they say every Diwali people invest in gold. This is way better than gold. Let me tell you, this is something which is not made enough. This is land. And today, with a lot of effort that's gone into this project, we are about to unveil this opportunity to you. And before we start, I think it is due that we must ensure we announce our new line of product, Purva Land.
Welcome. There is a place very far from this world. And the only way you can get there is through music.
Thank you. So the more you applaud, the more we feel that you guys are happy. Come on everybody, Zordar Taaliyan! Thank you. So absolutely a joyful and wonderful moment, and that calls for 3 cheers for our Purva family members and the Purva land. Hip hip!
May I have your attention, please.
Hippie! Hippie! Everybody, can we have? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys. So this is Purva Land, happiness and entertainment under one roof. Over to Mr. Abhishek. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing that energy. It's a fantastic afternoon, as I said. It is time we talk about the Purvankara story. Before we unveil the product, before we unveil the project and tell you the story of Tivoli, we want to tell you the story of Purvankara. What's been the legacy that we bring today with 45 years of experience, knowledge, delivery, and the way we do our business and the way we value our customers. It was founded in 1975, and it's 45 years of legacy we are talking about. It's very difficult to cover it in such a short time, but I'll do my best to justify the legacy. We have worked on the U philosophy. So what is the U philosophy? The U philosophy is about our customers. Always, customer is the center of our decision making. Every decision, every thought is centered around what is it that the customer needs. And I can give you many examples of how and why we have addressed that in various times, and that's the reason why we exist today. We exist for our customers. I can start with examples of the early projects that we started. You know, when people used to build smaller homes and just, houses, we decided we wanted to build a community. We were the first developer to build the largest community in Bangalore. And everybody thought, you know what? This is way too big. But we built a community of 500 apartments, and that got sold out. We realized that people didn't want to live in individual homes at that time, but in communities. So that evolved into theme-based projects. We realized that customers were traveling all over the world. They wanted the ideas of the world to come closer to their home. And when that was happening, we realized that we need to design projects which are based on various themes from across the world. From there, I'll give you another example. We realized that affordable housing is a big, big need today for customers. And in 2009, we launched Provident Housing. So, I will go on and on about the legacy and how we have created, but one of the biggest and founding stones for us as an organization has been governance and transparency. We believe the only way forward is through transparency of how you operate and how do you do your business. From the inception, we started in Mumbai, but we came to Bangalore to grow our business. Over the years in Bangalore, we started expanding ourselves all over South. Today, we are back in all of South and in the West. We were the first organization to set up an office in UAE. Back then, nobody was even thinking about it, but we were the first organization to set it up. We were one of the first organizations to get investment from government of Singapore through Keppel Land. Even today, they are our partners. So that shows the governance and transparency of the group on how we operate our business. We spoke about various aspects of how we have addressed the customers. But technology and innovation has been our focus and our key and competitive advantage in the marketplace. We continue to improve on technology, and not just technology in terms of digital transformation that we are doing, but also in construction. So for example, we are possibly the only organization which has built 3 million square foot of precast projects as of today. We have another 2.7 million square foot under construction. We have our own precast factory. You know, in the West and in many other parts of the world, precast is very much used because it brings better quality and speed of construction. And we've been able to build an advantage over there. So it's not just the way we develop our project, but the way we design our project, the way we execute our project, and the way we create the customer experience. In that process, last year during the pandemic, we launched an online booking platform called bookmyhomenow.com. In fact, we were the first ones to launch 3 projects on bookmyhomenow.com, and successful projects. So that's made a complete difference in the way people buy real estate. You know, nobody thought you could have bought real estate online, but today that's possible, and we continue to do it. While, you know, everyone was struggling through the pandemic, industry, the country, you know, we surprised everybody by bringing in investment from World Bank. Why would World Bank invest in an organization in real estate in India? Because it stands for governance and transparency. I'm going back to the ethos. The fact that we got an investment from IFC endorses our legacy of 45 years. You know, for World Bank to invest in a project or in a business, it takes huge amount of due diligence. So coming from there, we realized that during the pandemic, there was another need, a larger community requiring to build their own homes, wanting to invest in land, wanting to build a heritage, wanting to build a legacy. And that brought us to the new idea of Purva land. I mentioned 45 plus years, 60 plus townships, 160,000 and more people living in these townships today. As I mentioned, 9 cities, all of South, all of West. We are back in Mumbai. We launched our first project early this year. We are in the process of launching another project in Mumbai in the next quarter. And then, of course, we have multiple launches coming in all over South, from Kochi to Chennai to Bangalore and so on, and Pune. For us, it's a complete value chain of real estate. So when I say complete value chain of real estate, I mean right from providing commercial spaces to residential spaces, which is upper middle income housing, to uber luxury, to World Home Collection, to affordable housing in Provident, and then even backward integration into construction, which I spoke about precast through Starworth. It's our contracting arm. Going forward, we realized that customer, when he was taking possession, he had to struggle with a carpenter, or electrician, or interior designer, and so forth. So we created something called Purva Streaks, and we have given a solution today where we provide fully built homes after the customer takes possession. And of course, the property services arm, which enables our customers to rent, enables our investors to sell their inventory, landowner partners, etc., etc. So we have created the whole range, but we are focused on real estate. So what's our advantage? Why Purvankara? I think that's a question that everybody should know. Why Purvankara? It's not just about process. Today we are on our way to implement something called S4HANA. It's a SAP tool which will digitize our entire organization and business. Completely digitized, paperless. That's where we want to be. We want to be able to service our customers completely digitally. That's where we are headed. Precast technology. On the construction side, as I mentioned earlier, we are continuously innovating and improving and adapting new technology on the construction side. Not just that, you know, to bring in the experiences from the world, and I'll talk a little more as we go along on the World Home Collection. We have created the World Home Collection line of product. So we realized about last year, year before last, that when people travel from all over the world, They like certain experiences. And technology is something that has changed completely the way people function in their life. So how do we bring in luxury and technology together at the highest level? So we created a product called World Home Collection. Now what does it require? It requires the best minds in the world. So we partnered with the best people, created the World Home Collection's first 4 projects, of which today 3 projects are live. The 4th project is going to be launched. One in Bangalore, one in Mumbai, one in Chennai, and we are about to launch a 4th one in Bangalore, center of the city. Integrated planning. Planning is extremely important. I think that makes all the difference to people's lives. Of course, sustainability and environment, which is the key going forward. And we believe that that will play a differentiating role as we go along. Of course, experiences from all over the world and technology. We created something called BlueNex, and BlueNex is something which brings in not just smart home, intelligent homes, but a completely different lifestyle enabled by technology. You can have water off the tap like you have in many other parts of the world. You can have oxygenated, we have an oxygenated clubhouse, which creates that healthy living. We have air filtration plants in those projects, which creates better quality of air. We have huge landscapes. So there's a lot of thinking that's gone into creating that healthy living along with technology. We have our own proprietary app. You can control everything from the phone. Provident is what brings in exceptional living at unbeatable value. And that's our focus. Really, we want to make sure we democratize the ownership of homes. And Provident is the way forward for us. Today, we are in 7 cities, over 20 million square foot in production. 46% of our portfolio today and ongoing projects is Provident. We've been able to do, as I mentioned earlier, more than 3,000 homes in precast. Every project that we have launched in all the categories, I must tell you, have appreciated. And everybody who's invested with us has definitely capitalized on that investment. So, we have a new venture, which is why we are here to talk about it. And before we talk about the new venture, where the dreams are born, let me share with you the message from our MD, Ashish Purvankara.
Hello all, welcome to a new era of Purvankara. Owning land has always been a mark of prestige for centuries. Over the last few years, we are witnessing an increased desire from home buyers to own land. This has led to a rise in demand for plotted development. While the segment had potential, there was an evident need for branded developers. What a developer like us brings is innovation in projects with best designed master plans, state-of-the-art infrastructure, top-of-the-class amenities, and most importantly, clear titles with all approvals and sanctions in place. This led to the launch of Purva Land. Purva Land represents the future. By entering this dynamic real estate space, we wish to positively disrupt it while offering a seamless customer experience. Our first venture, Tivoli Hills, is a testament to our 46-year-old legacy. Every aspect is designed to elevate your lifestyle and provide an enriched living experience. When you choose Purva Land, you choose to dream bigger. You enjoy flexibility and, of course, an ever-appreciating asset. As a company, I could not be more proud of what we have achieved today and are ready to conquer tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.
So get up. Check.
On behalf of Ashish, I'd like to thank you all for coming this afternoon. So what's the Purvankara initiative about is very important. For us, as I mentioned earlier, it's important that we fulfill a dream of the customer. You know, it takes a lot to understand and to be able to do it. And I'll tell you that whole story as we go along through the rest of the presentation on what's taken for us to bring this to you and how difficult it is to bring this to you for anybody. I mean, of course, for somebody like us, possibly with the experience and knowledge and the ability that we have in the organization, It's easier, we may be able to do much, much better, but having said that, it's a tough job. So let me share with you the dream.
No dream is ever too big, no dream ever too far. Now realize the dream you've known of owning a house on a land that you own. And living in a safe community with people alike, in a lush terrain where life thrives. With world-class amenities thoughtfully designed, and the freedom to design your house combined. An ever-appreciating asset by your side, a family heirloom for generations to reside. Launching Purva Land. Unique plotted developments with clear titles. Benefits of a gated community, superior infrastructure, and the trust of Purvankara. A place where your dreams come true.
So, when we talk about plot your dreams, that's a very, very interesting idea. And we have debated and worked upon it on how do we plot your dream. So, coming to choose Purva Land, why is it that we decided we wanted to build Purva Land? The reason is because we saw a lot of development that was happening. People want ownership of land. It's like gold, God doesn't make more of it. In fact, possibly you can find more gold, but you can't find more land because there isn't more being made. And that too in a location where, all the infrastructure of the city is going. So what is it that's needed? First thing is a clear title. That's a tough one to find. And I'll talk about it a little bit more as I go forward. Benefits of a gated community. So it means that you have like-minded people around you. All approvals and sanctions in place. We know of developments which have been delivered and all sanctions and title was not in place. And of course, unparalleled infrastructure, which means by the time you develop your own home or anybody develops on the plot is actually there, it is actually demarcated, and the physical infrastructure is there. There are people and there are stories where people have built on the neighborhood plot because they couldn't simply identify the plot. So simply being able to provide the right infrastructure which exists and continues to exist, because this is almost like a development of a township. It's almost like a development of a horizontal township and a city. So infrastructure, planning, detailing is extremely, extremely important in terms of all services, whether it is water, electricity, drainage, and so on and so forth. And of course, the social infrastructure. So a plot for your story. We look at, I believe, if of every 100 opportunities, we possibly land up shortlisting only 10 opportunities which we believe will work as a development. And I'm not only talking about plotted, and I'll come to plotted development, which is this particular project. But I'm saying every land that we look at, we have to look at multiple aspects of why it makes sense to look at a development there. And that's been the key for our success, because every project we have built, worked upon, has been successful because of the location, the way we have thought about the location. It takes time to do the due diligence, get a clear title. So many projects, from 100 plots, you possibly land up at 10, land up at 5, and finally close one. That's the success rate. And after you close that one development, there is so much that goes into actually creating that dream come true. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because it is hard to do this job and find the right development for you to invest in, for us to invest in, because we are same as you. We are making an investment because we know once we endorse an investment, you will come by and you will believe in that story, because at the end of the day, we believe in creating value. And we are creating significant value in every project that we're doing. But it doesn't end with that. Once you have it, then you need to really think about what is it that the customer wants and why will it add value. I spoke about gold. Gold can be also of various categories, right? From 18 karat to 24 karat. You will buy 18 karat at gold, right? You will buy 18 karat will be cheaper. 24 will be most expensive. But you will buy 24 because you believe that's the purest form of gold. And that will appreciate the most when the right time comes. Here, similarly, to develop a project of this category, this adding this value, which is a grade A development, it takes time, effort, and the right partners and the right set of people to work on it. I'll tell you now the story of Tivoli as we go forward, but let me first start with unveiling of the Tivoli. So when we decided on doing one of our largest, in fact, plotted development at this point in time, of course there is a lot more that we're working on in different parts of the country, we need the right location, and we spoke about it earlier. So we believe that this location will make all the difference in the world as we go along, because of all the infrastructure that is coming up. Today, airport is there. There is huge development coming around the airport. At some point in time, there will be nothing available to buy there as a land. Only developments will come. Only apartments and complexes will come. That is the time when you will own a home or own a plot. It will be of huge value. Today, it's self-appreciated. As we speak, and I'll come to that towards the end of the presentation, it's appreciating by the day. And we are seeing it because we are on the ground. So coming to the setting, let me share a little bit about the location of the project. Devanhalli, the village of gods.
Bengaluru is Asia's fastest growing city. As India's cosmopolitan hub and startup capital, it is constantly growing, changing, expanding and transforming. Over the past Devanahalli, once a quiet town on the outskirts of Bengaluru, is now the next hotspot for development. Real estate prices in the area have skyrocketed by 2,000% in the last 2 decades. This growth is influenced by the construction of India's third busiest airport, Kempegowda International Airport, Bengaluru, in Devanahalli, and is on the path to transform into a major hub of economic activity with planned development of multiple industrial and IT parks. Additional projects include a 12,000-acre development in the IT investment region, with investments estimated at 20 to 40 billion US dollars. The Karnataka government has also established a state-of-the-art 1,000 acres aerospace park. The upcoming Devanahalli Business Park with 2 IT parks is a multi-billion-dollar project spread across 400 acres. Devanahalli is well connected to the core areas of the city via NH44, the 6-lane signal-free Bellary Road. Road and rail connectivity to and from North Bengaluru are being expanded and will continue to support its rapid development and that of surrounding areas. An estimated Rs 800 crore is being invested by BMRCL and BIAL on expanding metro connectivity and an estimated 7,000 crore on road infrastructure in the next few years. Being the most desired location in terms of real estate, trusted names in development have several projects in the North Quadrant. The area has also long been home to some of the finest social infrastructure of the city, with highly reputed educational institutes and healthcare facilities, luxury getaways, India's most promising sports academies, and endlessly growing options for hospitality and dining. Projects like Tivoli Hills have been designed to leverage the investment opportunity of the area while integrating the unparalleled raw beauty. With a scenic view of Nandi Hills right opposite the Jain temple, it creates the ideal blend of work and leisure, mind and heart, nature and mankind, combining luxury and opportunity. Tivoli Hills is destined for exponential upward trajectory. Buy Purva land. Buy Tivoli Hills.
So we had the location. We came to the plot and we realized that this is one of the most exciting land parcels we have seen in many years. The reason why it is so is simply because it's just off the highway. It's a brilliant location. And what a setting. We've been working on this particular project for more than 2.5 years. And it's taken us time to bring it to this stage. And for development in place. We walked the site and we realized that it had a beautiful contour. On one side you have Jain temple, on the other side you can see the Nandi Hills. I'm sure a lot of you have been to the site. On the other side you have a view of Nandi Hills, and the other side you have a view of a lake and design and project can bring to the project, which tomorrow will multiply value. You know, I was talking to one of my senior colleagues earlier, and he said, look, I bought a plot of land at about 700 rupees a square foot about 15 years back. But he knows development, he understands development. Today that's multiplied, it's at 12,000 rupees a square foot. But the quality of infrastructure is nothing like what we are developing. It's not a community like what we are developing. He said, if I had this at that time, today I believe it would not be multiplied by 15 or 16 times, it would possibly multiply by 30 times. He genuinely believes it. The reason he believes it is because he's also spent 45 years in real estate. And he sees the product. So we had to do justice to the product. And let me tell you, we spent a lot of time planning. We looked at every aspect of the project. We looked at the various traffic to design of services, which become a big issue later on because of power, sewerage, water supply, etc., etc. And the quality of roads, what is the kind of roads, what is the width of the roads, and where should we place the developments, gardens, landscapes, what is it that you will see when you are driving through the development. So we created a central node, which is where when you drive through the main avenue, you see a sense of arrival right from the gate as you enter the project to the time you drive through the project. At any part, at any road that you are in, and bring it to this stage. You know, you will see these are sketches, and you know, I cannot tell you, maybe over hundreds of drawings have been done. Some of my architect colleagues are here who spent so much time because we were simply unhappy all the time. We wanted to do more. We just wanted to do more. And it's been a challenge for all of us, it's been a challenge for the team, but I think we have made it happen. Because this is where we have got Renaissance reborn. I think this is something which has never happened to Bangalore, this has never happened to plotted development in the country. It's the first time an idea has been brought to life. And I'll share with you some views on you know, how we have gone about doing it. Eventually, we've landed up with a 60-acre development, 839 plots, 4 districts, and 8 Italian Renaissance-inspired gardens. That's what it culminated into. Let me unveil Tivoli. So I spoke about various districts, right? We spoke about 4 districts. Let me give you a little bit about, and I have to read this because there's so much work that's happened. We have 15 plus amenities, just physically not possible to remember everything, trust me. And while I have worked on it, my architects have worked on it, our whole team has worked on it, it's really difficult. So I'll have to read this out, and I'm sorry because I have to take cues, it's just way too much to remember. So, is the grand entrance with exclusive plots and garden parks. Santa Maria, these are real views of the plots. This is how it's going to be. So I'm not showing you any, you know, images which have been picked up from anywhere, but this is how we have designed the project. This is how it is going to look. So every image that you're going to see from here on is a reflective of what we want to create. Santa Maria Novella, it's a home to largest set of plots. Clubhouse of 16,000 square foot, Plaza Centro, amenities like cafe, rooftop, dining, and lounge. I'll come to the clubhouse. That's an interesting story, how we developed it. There's so much iteration that's gone into the clubhouse. Piazza San Marco. It's basically filled with sports park and linear stroll park. Again, you know, that stroll park is basically something which you see across various avenues as you drive. Of course, it is home to the largest number of plots. Did I miss? Yeah, I missed Lorenzo. So that's where, San Lorenzo is where we decided we wanted to create something very interesting. We have created a park that tickles all 5 senses. This is a sensory park, and I'll come to that. You will see how we have done that. And that's extremely interesting because, it was a brilliant idea that came about from the design team and from the landscape architect, because the whole product was coming out so beautifully. What are these gardens about? While I've spoken about the districts, this is how it will look. These are the gardens. And, even if you look at the children's play park, the way it looks is very, very Renaissance. That's the whole idea. The sports facilities that are there, the sculpture park that is there, this is exactly how the sculpture will look. So these are rendered images of what we will create in the product, which is what is exciting. The idea is that when you build your homes there, and when you live there, you will also build that architecture around it in a similar fashion, and eventually you can only imagine it look like any other Western country where you have fully developed infrastructure with a lot of low-rise homes, contoured, looking over a valley. One side is a temple, the other side is the Nandi Hills. I can only visualize how it will look when it gets developed, with all of this that is happening around it. So linear stroll park I spoke about earlier. Sensory park, again, the idea of sensory park was to really, really touch every sense. So from fragrance to visual delight, to texture, to melodies, to flowers. So, we have created the landscape. The landscape architect has worked upon doing plantation of that type over there. A clubhouse that is something that Italians would envy. That's what we wanted to create. And I'm just going to show you one image, but I can tell you if I go on describing the 16,000 square foot clubhouse, I possibly pulled off most of the hair of my architect. He has very little though, like me, but whatever was left of it. And then his colleague also was. So we really worked on the idea, because when you walk in, the sense of arrival into the clubhouse should make you feel that you're really, really in Italy. That's the idea. So I'm just going to show you the elevation of the clubhouse, but there is a lot more to come over there when you finally see the product. So it's a 16,000 square foot clubhouse. We call it Plaza Centro, and it will be possibly one of the most attractive clubhouses built in long time. 50 plus best amenities. When you talk about 50 plus, as I said, it's very, very hard to remember. So I will run you through some of these. They are not all of them, but some of these. So it is unlike, any community, any development that you create. In plotted, most of the people are doing just plotted development. We don't want to do that. We are creating a community. We are creating, again, something which you will enjoy, which you own, and you will inherit maybe to your children, or as an investment, or as a legacy, and you will continue to own it because you love the project. So from outdoor arena to tennis court to skating rink to hammock garden to kids play area, pool tables, and so on and so forth. Now, having known all of this, let's come to the key question. Tell me, how much should we price this at? Anybody wants to take a guess? Sorry? Sorry? 5,000, did I hear 5,000? 5,500 I heard.
So let's hear it, all those wild guesses. Come on, everyone.
Did I hear 4,500? There's a lot of 4,500.
For this super special deal that needs truly, come on, 110 audience, make some noise.
So you know what? I genuinely believe by coming here today and taking this opportunity, I believe, and this is something that I have told, almost every salesperson, every person in the, a lot of people from within the organization have bought it, right? Because they see value. They have gone through the process of development. They have seen what is it that we are trying to create. Is it possible to get the same value in the future? Is it possible to get the same value in the future? No. I'll tell you why. Because tonight at 12 o'clock, we are increasing the prices by 900 rupees on this. Tonight. So you are lucky to have been here, to have taken this opportunity to make this effort and investment, and that will pay you off over next tomorrow, 24 hours. I was about to say 5 years, but it's tomorrow. It's 900 rupees tomorrow. Of course, we have some special offer on the garden plots. There's a payment term. You can't see it, so I'm not going to bother you with it, but it's timeline linked. You will see it when you see the final sheet, when you go and finally get your allotment. But what is important for us is to relook at what we have created. And that should be the reason why we are looking at this project. Thank you very much. Please stay on, watch this video before you go and grab your plot and hold on to it with your life. We also have, for the first time, every financial institution in the country approving this project for loans. It is not something which normally happens. It is happening because they also believe the kind of development we are doing. So let me end this. Let me end this with the final recap of everything that we have created. Please stay on. This is a beautiful video. It will just show you what we are doing.
So this is how the history is created. Welcome to you all to Tivoli Hill. Can we have some happiness showing in the form of applauses? Joragi chappali tatte. Out here, we have got lots of amenities covering all the age groups. Right from entertainment to the peace, to the comfort level, to the sports. So do not go anywhere. We have got a great grand surprise still waiting. A sensational scheme. This is Tivoli Hills. The best of the best investment opportunity for all you fabulous audience. Do grab it because you guys are physically present here. So this deal goes out well with all of you. Serving the best of the bestest. So requesting everyone to please do not go out. There are lots of surprises which we're gonna be revealing in a short while. So thank you so much. Agar aap log chale gaye, so there won't be any surprises which we can give it to you. Absolutely. So now, As the company promises it all, that the company who is all known for its best services, best commitments. So ek baar now I would like to have, how many of you think so that this deal is super, super attractive? Make some noise. So to make your happy Diwali a successful, a prosperous and a very happy-go-lucky Diwali, this scheme is launched by R.R. Purva family. Thank you so much. I hope you guys had this wonderful opportunity. If you want to grab it, you guys have to literally jump on that opportunity, all right? So now, everybody gets it ready for the real entertainment coming up. It is time. Hold your breath and hold yourself because we're going to be having the next piece of entertainment, the star performance coming up. Pixel art by, can I have an artist coming up? This is a beautiful performance. So as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. There are lots of surprises and performances coming up. So this is Pixel Art by Purva family. A piece of entertainment. Requesting everyone to settle down, do not go anywhere. A special announcement about to make. This is Pixel Art. Ladies and gentlemen. So wow, that's what I call the fabulous performance, and thank you so much. In the sake of pandemic where the country has been hit by this deadly virus, our builder has not lost any hope because they only build hopes, they only build positivity, they only build relationships like the way we all are together under one roof. And now I request all the green band holders having written 1, 2 and 3 on their respective bands. So just watch on your bands. All the green band holders have been, jinke bhi haathon mein only 1, 2 and 3 has been written. I request all those badge holders to please kindly move on your left side door because something exciting gonna be happening. All the green band holders written 1, 2 and 3 on your wristbands. The green band holders. Apart from that, I want everybody, you guys can have your delicious, yummylicious lunch is all ready. And do come back because there's lots of grand surprises. 2:30 is the timing allotted to you. Have your lunch and do come back because there is great grand surprise coming up again from Purva Limited. Thank you so much. I request batch number 1, 2 and 3 green band holders to please kindly assemble on the left side door. And I request everybody to do come back because this is our one family celebrating joy and togetherness. There are lots more to reveal, to tell you. One more time, just a gentle reminder, all the specially green color band holders, batch number 1, 2 and 3, I request you to assemble on your left side. Do not go anywhere because there is one special. Thank you. One more time. So your band, if you can see on your band, green color band, 111 222 333. It's been clearly mentioned on your green color band. I request all those 3 batches to please kindly assemble near your left door. We have got something exciting for all of you. Thank you so much. So one more time, and apart from that, all of you guys can have your yummylicious lunch. Thank you so much for gracing this wonderful event with your auspicious and gracious presence. Thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure 2:30 is the time which has been allotted to you. Do come back. Our Purvankara family once again would like to welcome you all and greet you all with great entertainment. Thank you. So now, everybody who is sitting here, I would like to have, definitely I would like to provide you, I would like to serve you with the next entertainment coming up. Yes, of course, it's beautifully said that bete bete kya kare, karna hai kuch kaam. So definitely, let's have a sort of entertainment. Leke Purvankara ka naam. Can I have the next performance coming up? And by the time our batch number 111, 222 and 333 from the green channel goes outside, I request everyone to please have your lunch and do come back. 2:30 is the time allotted to you. One more time, this is Purva.